Oh, the stream's starting up. Yep. You're live. That's cool. That's cool. I'll pause that. So now I have 2 chats to watch. I think I'll focus on the Twitch one though, because not very many people do watch the YouTube one. I'll pop them both out though. Combine them. I'm not sure actually. I've never tried that. What's the mic volume like? Do I need to ramp that up a bit, or is it all right? Pretty good. Okay, excellent. Well, yeah, I had to turn it up. Okay, well, I can turn it up in the interface. Is that better? Later in the future. Yeah, well, much better. Okay, excellent. You're probably going to hear my keyboard more though, which is the only downside to that. I didn't have streaming in mind when I bought MX Blues. Okay. So I did some work. Give me a second. I've got another file on my ThinkPad that I was working on yesterday while I was at work. So I'll just grab that. This could also come in handy. Actually, I think I made a Celeste's one. Hello, Celeste. What are we doing? Ah, yeah. No, I just remembered that I made a GitHub repo, so we can grab it from there. Oh, I haven't set up Git on this, so yeah, no, I'll just grab it from the thing. Wait a minute. Oh. Where is it? Give me a second. What's this? Oh yeah, I forgot to change the image for that. I hope you like it. Why is my pen drive not showing up? Okay, then maybe we will grab it from GitHub. Nice. No. Oh, there we go. Yep. 2 terabyte flash drive, definitely. This was the one. Here. Now, I don't know if we actually need to take this, because most of the work will be done in the main file here. So I just need to take parts of that, because previously I've never done anything like that before. So that was just me messing around. So we'll just grab stuff from that when appropriate. So what did we do last time? It's the library I'm using for PDF generation. Yeah, so let's see if this still works. Trying to remember how it worked now. Okay, so create a PDF document, and there. Maybe I should separate the parsing and the actual PDF rendering. Yeah, maybe. I was considering that. So, First thing we're going to sort this stream is the centering of the title, because that's going to really annoy me from now on. So I think, okay, we've got the date up in the top right hand corner. We've got the far left of the title centered, not the center of the title centered. So that's what we need to work out. I mean, it's not as important to note taking, but I've got a couple weeks to work on this. So I think that's what we need to do here. Where did I... Okay. Yeah. So the same style of shirt, you mean? Actually, wait, let me see. At the moment, I'm only really using my left monitor for the chats, so I might as well try to get the chat on the stream. As in using just capturing the monitor. You get the browser thing. No, I didn't get the browser thing working. I'll try to get that working for next stream. But for now, I'm just wondering if it would be worth just capturing this section here. I don't know. Maybe. Window capture. This one, I think. Let's see. I need to move this here. It's not showing anything, is it? I hope it does. Yeah. In the screen capture it is. But not in. Let me float this actually so that I can. Oh, that's not nice. Unless I crop, I'm just going to remove that. Yes. Add. Let's just see if it does support monitor. Yeah, it does, because I can capture this. So the window capture should work. Yeah, the only time it would matter is if people are watching it over. Okay, we can leave it for now. We can leave it for now and get some work done. Yeah. Okay. Right. Yep. Okay, so yeah. Half the page width, half the text width. But it's getting the text width that I'm not too sure about. I need to check the not painter. It's not painter we need. No. No object. I don't know, because in this here, font metrics, oh, that could be string width. That would be well spotted. Right. But we need to change, I'm guessing anyway, we need to change the order that this is done in, because we can't, surely we can't get the width here when the actual string isn't mentioned until later on. Yeah, this is definitely what we're looking for. Thanks for pointing that out. Yeah. So document title, is that a PDF string already? No, I don't believe so. After the okay, so I haven't touched C# in a while, so PDF string contain font and other styling details. I'd imagine it would have to. Wait, no, we don't need that, do we? Go for it. Wait a second. No, it would be. Is that how that's used? Does PDF string contain font and other styling details? I didn't think about that. No. So the font's set using the painter before you paint anything. So it'll take the styling details from the font. I don't think Painter can give you the string width. The string width comes from here, so would that be? That would be. It's very possible that I could be doing this all wrong. Oh wait a minute, no. That's not how you use that. We do... like that, isn't it? Isn't? Let's see. Okay, title was not declared in the scope. Right, so we do... Nope. Cannot convert PDF string to PDF string. Cannot call member function without object. Right. What's this looking for? Oh, wait a second. Are we missing a bracket? No? No, we're alright for brackets. What was that error message again? Cannot call member function without object. Okay, so does that mean we need... No. Oh, we might have that now. Both there. Can't be good. Do we need that? Welcome back. I found out how to call this, but we're getting a bus error, it says. Bus error. Which I'm not so sure about. That's strange. Wait, so even though your Windows is already activated, it still tries to say that it's an illegitimate copy. Or have you done a fresh install? Ah, right, I see. Sort of. It's calling it correctly, but it's throwing me a bus error, so something's out with what it should be. Bus. But I don't know why. Not buzz, but like bus. Yeah, bus. Wait, this. Oh. Here. What does a bus have to do with this? I think it's to do with the way pointers work. Possibly. I've never encountered this. I'm not sure actually. Possibly. Let me see. Yeah, there are debugging options. Busser. Rare nowadays. Processor can't even attempt the memory access requested. Yeah, that must be it, to do with this. Okay, so to use the PDF font metrics, you need to have. Okay, that wasn't declared, so of course that doesn't work. You can't just use it straight in here. It needs to be an object. So that's why I needed that there. But obviously I've done that wrong. So let's take a look and see how we're supposed to do this. Oh, is this maybe? No. What? No, because this isn't a class. Is it? I've never used this library before, so I'm still trying to work my way around it. Yeah, non-pointer type. So look in PDF font. Oh, right. So and then in where is it? Further down. Here. Pointer to font matrix object. No, not in the constructor. So that way what that is then, is it, this is what you're referring to, isn't it? Yeah. So, wait. Oh, no. Don't know what the difference between the two is. I'm not sure either. Oh. There we go. Thanks very much for pointing that out, Kevin. That was more work than I thought it would be, and that's just because I don't know what I'm doing. Glad we got that sorted though. That's that out of the way. Excellent. Write a build script. I should. Yeah. That's a good idea, actually. We could do that now. So, bash scripts are much the same as just commands, aren't they? It's been a little while. I've wrote a few bash scripts, but not that many. Scripts, don't look at that. Yeah. So first off, need to actually build it. Then I don't think there was anything in that script that was actually... Let me check. I may have just made a big mistake. No. I usually... That was smart of me. I don't... I didn't put any... I usually don't put any passwords in my scripts just in case I do that sort of thing. So, no. That was fine. Check if the file exists. Headache? Why? I don't know. I didn't realize I was doing that. Snort cocaine. Yeah, that's it. Thanks. Okay, so how do we... Oh, not B. That's not... So if file exists, then... So like this. So we need to get rid of that. Failed PDF. Oh, wait a second. I forgot to actually run my own program after it. Let's use dynamics as the example. Why doesn't G++ produce PDFs? It should. Permission denied. Wait, why? I'll try it as root then. See, command not found. What? Oh no. Fails in the execute permissions are default. Line 6 syntax error expected. Okay, so it made the document. It didn't run the thing though. Let's check what. Yep, that worked. Line 6. Am I missing something that you need to put in? Exit. Yeah, that's what I'm missing. There we go. Well, that saves me some time. It was just the fee. Don't need exit. Okay, fair enough. Excellent. So that does that. That'll save us some time. Do we actually need anything more to add to the blank document? Or should we start working on the parser now? Probably the parser, I reckon, because that's the important part. Yeah. Or is it? It's just an F stream, isn't it? Yeah, it's F stream. Wait a second, we don't want to call this main, do we? Because this isn't main, this is... You do need the .h. I'm gonna get to that. Oh wait, you mean in F-stream and IO-stream? For the F-stream. I don't think that's new. I think that's... I know that in C you definitely need the H. Do you? I think you do. I haven't written much C. You only need the .h, as far as I'm aware, for it's only really for other libraries and your own header files that you need the .h. If it's part of the standard library, then you don't. I think. Let me check my book. Yeah, part of the C++ library. So now here's where it's going to get funky, because I don't like working with more than one file, but I know I should. It's not something I've done often, but so I'm gonna make a fool of myself on stream. Time to get funky. Right, so should that be capitalized? Probably. Should it be an int? Yeah, no clue what's going on with that either. Okay, good. The same boat. Right. Let me just do my research first. Okay. That's what I thought it was. So, right in header files. What do we need here? This live stream is very much Billy learns C++. Because it's not that I haven't done it, it's that I forget things really quickly. Yeah, I think that's my issue. I don't do it enough. And I really should. Yeah. I need to include anything? I don't think so. Wait. In the header, do I need to include the same stuff as in the... I need to start remembering things. So what's it going to use? F stream. Yeah. It's in C. Probably still do. What should my parser be actually? Should that be a void? Or it probably... I'm not sure actually. Yeah, I can always change it later. And it needs we need the fail, don't we? Oh, wait, we do this differently, don't we? And it's not an int anymore. So, what did we have up here from our reader? Pretty sure I have to add it to the build command. What's it called? Why am I using C++ for the challenge? Good question. Because that's what I'm trying to learn. So I thought I'll do it in C++. I haven't done any file parsing at all in C++ before. I have done with Python, so I could probably do it a lot quicker in Python, but I felt like doing it in C++ because, yeah, why not? Yeah, no, I will. I'm going to continue to do it in C++, and I'll try to do it as best I can. But there's going to be a lot of me learning on this stream. It's not going to be smooth at all. But yeah, should be fun. But I'm thinking I'm probably going to change some of the method in here, because there's probably a better way to do this. Because this just works. No, I suppose it does need to work line by line if it's gonna because the way that the syntax works for the language itself, it detects the character in the first character in each line to determine whether or not it's a command. So I can't. Oh, let me sort that. Where are we? I'll move this here. This is another. Let's try to align that. But there's definitely a lot from here that's not going to be taken, because we're not just, you know, spitting it back out, because this then needs to be passed to the PDF render. So that's another thing I need to learn how to do. I'm trying to think how to go about that though. Because you would need to separate, I mean, everything that's just regular text needs to be, what variable type was it? So this, it can be a string, it can be a C string, it can be a PDF string. It's quite flexible. But what I'm wondering is how to separate things like headings or Okay, to begin with, why don't to keep things alright, that's interesting. See, I've never done anything like this before, so it's a lot of thinking that I need to do. Where are we on? So if we try to work out how we're doing the regular text first, I suppose. No, we don't need that yet. So I don't know, this is one of the things, I'm not sure if this is the best way to go about handling that. So over here I was focused on making it so that if it detects these symbols, then it finds that and thinks, okay, that means that's how we're separating the lines. And then, so that's what this does. But surely there's a better way than doing this sort of thing for every single command. For correct right. So that, okay, yeah, I could use something like that, because to begin with, my commands weren't just characters, but last night we decided to change that to make it faster to type. So that would okay, right, I see. So yeah, right. So mine would check for, I think, I still haven't decided which is going to be the command character. I'm thinking probably backslash. So it would look for the backslash, and then after that it would need to look for which character was after the backslash to determine the command. So I think to begin with, what I'll do is try to get regular text, because regular text, there's no command for regular text. That's just sort of like in HTML. If you don't have a tag or anything, it will just be printed. So if I can get that going, just to make sure I can actually, just to make sure things are going from a file through the parser, through to the renderer, and if I can get that working tonight, then I'll be pretty happy. So we don't want to. We don't want that. How do we pass? Okay, right, we need to pass the string each line is a string, and then we need to pass each line through to the main file to render it. Yeah, this is something I've never done before, so let's look it up. Is there a split method? You mean similarly to in Python for splitting strings? For if you're reading like a CSV or whatever. Is that the sort of thing you mean? So you could split them in space. Need to cut. Alright. Yeah, sort of. That's what this is here, so let me see. Oh. I believe. Anyway. So that's where you grab the substring. So it's sort of. Let me see. So there isn't a split method as such, but there are ways of doing it similarly. Word for word into the array, and then checking for commands. Yeah, that could be doable. So, an array, well, more a vector than an array, surely. Because in C++, arrays are of a fixed size, I believe. So, oops. um, we've got we're going to do this. Is that the initialize vectors? Check. Vector tape. Okay, I see. Yeah. Yeah, that's it, it's done. I need to put that. And then oh wait, we need to separate. We need to set the so we have we need another one rather than outline word. And Yeah, from Scotland. I'm going to be studying physics, and I'm programming. Well, it's a hobby, not one I'm very good at. I'll freely admit that. But it's just trying to get better at it. I've only done sort of pointless projects in the past, and I thought this could actually be useful, because I start my course in, well, I move on the 9th of next month, and I thought, I was thinking about how I should take notes in lectures, and I thought, hey, this could be useful. So I started working on this. And if I wanted to do it faster, I could have done it in Python, but I wanted to give myself something a bit more challenging to do. No problem. If you're wondering why I stream it, because, generally you would think that I would only stream something that I'm quite confident with. The reason I stream it is because I feel it definitely helps to stay focused. If I'm not, just the thought of someone else watching would push me to actually work. I feel I'd get more distracted if I didn't have people watching me. So I want that to sort of make me work more, if that makes sense. You tell me. Yet. Okay, so can we do that? I'm trying to think of the C++ sort of way to do this, because with Python you just go for word in words and then print each item. But how do I print? Right, so this would be, no, Actually, I forgot about auto. That's C++ 11 thing that I read about earlier. That might have been easier than vector. No problem, your English is fine. I know what you mean when you're saying things. Most of the time it's, well, with Germans anyway, most of the time it's just the grammar, because it's the other way around in German, isn't it? That's easily enough understood though. Yeah. Wait a second, no, this shouldn't go here. Okay, so in main, that doesn't go there. Here we have Alright, I'll be back soon. I'm just gonna go grab a drink. Won't be long. There we go. Okay. Let's see. Where are we? Yeah, trying to get the parser to work. Right. So. So we need to have another here. And we'll keep things consistent. And that's not what we want here. We need okay, so this gets past the file name, or the file path. Oh, the file path. And that gets passed so the parser gets given that. Oh. Yep, we'll change this to path. And that needs to be like that. Should that work at that stage? Does that have everything it needs? No. Oh, variables need to be like that. And then we need a file for it to read as well. What's it called? Glass of vodka. Yes, it is. No, I don't drink vodka. so, okay, well we got this just NTL. Throw that at it, suppose. And do we need to link? Do I not need? Thanks for watching as well. And good night. Also, thanks for letting me know how you handled yours as well, because that's probably gonna be useful. I'll take note of that. Okay, parser is not declared in this scope. Ah. Oh, thanks. Well, I'll see you another time then, if you're gonna watch from now on. Hopefully the pace will start to pick up a bit once I get the hang of what I'm doing. And I should be streaming fairly regularly. Whenever I can, really. Whenever I'm not working. Do that like that. No. I can't remember. Because we're grabbing it from another. We need to declare what a parser is. Oh, that would be why. Oh, oops. So let's call this file parser. Because this isn't capitalized here, is it? No. Oh. So like that. No. Of course not. Why would it? How do I use that? How do I call it? Do I even... Do I just call it like that? Because it's a function? Oh. And I didn't end if... Oh, so the... Equals these. Undefined reference to parser. Okay. Okay, so what was that issue? Undefined reference to which is this. Okay, so is that Okay, so there's still one undefined reference to I think that's still supposed to be employed. Yeah. Oh, wait a second. No. Okay. So there's an issue with that. Oh, I need to... No. I'm gonna put a bracket here. Right. And, wait. Okay, that's right. I think. Path is not declared in this. Now I need to find where I stole this from. Print vector. Okay, so this is the words. That can't be good. Alright, we'll get rid of that for now. Okay, so that works. Just as a test, why don't we do start the first one. So now we need file.pdf, we need the name of the document, so let's go for document and test.ntl. Wow. Okay. So that looks like it's actually working. I don't know why it's printed this twice. No, it's not actually that big, so it's not so. Compile that again. Okay, so does that... Oh, because it's in the file, it's... Okay, yeah. So if we grab that, put it there. Yeah, okay. Excellent. So we now have a vector that contains everything in the file that it reads, which is what we want. It contains each word, rather. So that's good. And using that, we can look for, what's the word? Entries in the vector, which begin with a certain character, in order to determine commands and whatnot. So that's good, that's a step forward. We know that works. So we then need to pass that, well, we need to pass the regular text through to the main function, or not the main function, we need to pass it to the, what did we call it? The draw content function. I'll be back again. I'm gonna go grab a drink real quick. Okay, we're back. Let's see. And it's starting to get dark outside. I went for a drink. Yeah, dark means close the blinds. That's usually to avoid, don't drink my pee. Not often. Not often. Only on occasion. It's not quite, it's not quite as good for you as, regular water. Not often enough. Okay. Why do I shut them? Because I usually forget to when I go to bed, so, you know, that will wake me up in the morning, which is probably a good thing, but, yeah. Also, insects and stuff, it would attract bugs. Because of the light in my room. Right, so yeah, no, I know there's a window. I don't know. Why wouldn't I close the blind? It's not as if it makes much of a difference. Like, it doesn't make the room any darker. It's not even that late yet. It's 10 to 10 over here. I've been streaming a while. It's nearly 3.5 hours. Yeah, as far as the sun's concerned, that's pretty late. So, we've got the parser. The parser grabs the file. Well, doesn't grab it. It reads the file. Is wide tabs your preference, is it? It depends. I don't mind wide tabs. I think in my vimRC they are set to 8 spaces. Where is it? Either that or I didn't actually change it. Yeah, it looks like it's the default. It doesn't really bother me. What does bother me though is that I really should have written my main.cpp myself. What I did was I grabbed it from the example file they gave for the PDF render, or the PDF library, because I thought, okay, all this does is initialize everything I need, so I might as well take that. But they don't use, like, they use completely different formatting to what I do. Like this, like their statements, and they do 4 spaces rather than a 4-space tab, or an 8-space tab rather. So, oh, my face is blocking it, sorry about that. I'll move my face. Oh, that's not my face. Oops. Where are we going? Center screen. I don't know where the safest place is to put my face. Probably over here. Oh. There. There. So this is the main, which has, yeah, it's annoying. And this indenting up here is how I do mine. Switches between 2 spaces and 4. What? Oh, where was that? Oh. That's 3 spaces. That's questionable. Yeah, no, that's weird. At one point off stream, I'll go through this file and format it the way I like it. For autism's sake. Yeah. No, because it is pretty ugly when it goes between different format styles. I've got a Wi-Fi around here. Let me just check that my window was definitely closed. It would take you a long time to get here, to get in. Sure thing. Okay, so what we need is in here we need to make this vector external so that we can access it from main not the main function, the what did I call it? It's just here. The draw content function. Or do we want? Okay, no, we don't want to use words. We want to do, because what we want to do is we want to go through each of the words, and if they don't have a backslash as their first character, then they go into the main content, which will be another. Will it be a vector? Welcome back, Kevin. Okay, for now, we'll use words just to test things. And then, so we take in here, vector, oh, you can't just do that, can you? Oh dear. Vector does not name a type. Did no. Am I missing something here? Well, I know why. Oh no, I've already got that open. That's because we need that there. Do we need to do like that? And what would you have to? This again is something that I haven't done much, which is why I'm struggling a bit with it. So that can't be right. So that's like, that's so that I can access the variable in here in my main file. Because I'm gonna need to do that in some way. Maybe not as a vector, I don't know. But once I've separated what's a command and what's like regular text, then I'm gonna need to pass that to the main, or to the draw content function, so that it can sort out which words or which lines or whatever are getting printed with which fonts, or not fonts because size matters, and with which formatting. At least I think that's how it should be done. Yep. Oh, I know why this isn't working. Because that's how you do it, isn't it? And doing this. Oh, maybe not. We need and then here. And define reference to words. Pragma once. I'm taking a look at that now. So that just goes at the top of header files. Right, so what's the issue here? That isn't main, isn't it? Note-taking markup language. So it's something I'm working on developing myself. So the idea is that while you're taking notes on a computer, in say like a lecture or whatever, I mean, I'm making it mainly for myself because I'm going to university soon, and the idea is that when you're taking notes, you don't want to be messing around formatting things. You just want to be typing because, you want to do it as fast as possible. You don't want to miss anything. So this is markup language. I think I did an example file somewhere. Let me just find one. So you would write something the likes of this. I think I'm going to change this to a backslash though. So, to set the title, actually, I was going to make it even shorter. So to set the title, /t, then example, so that would be the title of the document. If you make a list, /l it will be now. And so the file that you write doesn't take long to write at all, so you can get it all written down as fast as possible. And then after that, you run this program, which is what I'm working on at the moment, which turns the notes that you've written into a PDF file and formats it for you. So this is the sort of title page. So from your markup that you've written, which I'm trying to keep as simple as possible so that it's accessible to anyone, from that file it grabs the information, and from the short commands it'll format the notes in such a way that it would be easy to read. Because that's usually the issue with, well, I find anyway, if it's formatted poorly, so just text everywhere, then you're going to end up going back later on to sort that formatting, and that just wastes time. So this way the program sorts the formatting for you. If you have any other questions about it, feel free to ask and I'll explain. But yeah, that's the basics of what the program's going to do. So I'll change this. Another thing on the to-do list is equations, which I'm I'm going to have to take a look at how LaTeX handles their equations, because as someone who's studying physics, that's going to be pretty important to my notes. So yeah, I might steal the way that LaTeX handles their equations, but shorten their commands slightly, if I can. And if you're not familiar with LaTeX, I don't have my LaTeX stuff on this computer at the moment. It's on my ThinkPad. LaTeX really nice though. And at the moment what I'm working on is the parser for that. So that's what reads the file and determines, you know, what's a title, what's just regular text, that sort of thing. And I'm having issues with my unfit reference to words. Yeah, exactly that actually. Main idea is to make it so that the notes are easy to take. You don't need to worry about anything, you just write what you need to write, and you don't need to worry about it later on when you go back to read your notes. It's not going to be ugly, it's going to be presentable. Because that's sort of the thing that you lose when you write notes on a computer, I feel. With pen and paper you can lay them out as you want really quickly because, you know, it's just moving your hand, whereas moving a cursor is a bit different. And PDFs as well. What happens when you write something illegal? You mean something that the parser doesn't like? Or... yeah. That's a good question, actually. I haven't addressed that yet. I suppose it could probably ignore it. Ignore it when generating the file, but alert you after it's made the file that, oh, there's something wrong here. You might want to change this. Probably. Because I wouldn't want it to break the whole file. But I'll need to have some form of something that tells you what's wrong and what to change to get it to work. Sort of like a compiler. So, you know, if you write something wrong in the compiler, it'll tell you, oh, there's something wrong on this line here. What was that error I was getting there? Undefined reference to words. The main thing here is that. I'm not sure what's wrong with this. Okay, if we cut this out again, just to check this definitely still works. Yep, and I should change my build to sh, because we need. Okay, so if we have the title dynamics and it's test.ntl is my file, and nope, error. undefined reference to that was working a second ago. Ah, I know what's wrong with that. I still need to change my because I have a different file now, don't we? There we go. Okay. So the parser at the moment does split each word into its own item in the vector, which is good. That's what this sum is here. But it's getting these words from the parser to the main file. I'm not so sure about yeah. Can we do this with vectors? Surely. Let me check the book. undefined reference to words still. I'm not sure. I might call it a day, and tomorrow while I'm at work, I'll try to sort this out. Because it really shouldn't be that difficult. So while I'm at work tomorrow, I'll try and sort that out, and once I get home... Wait, tomorrow? Not tomorrow. Sunday. Busy tomorrow. On Sunday at work, I'll try to sort this out. Which I should. Shouldn't take me too long. And once we get that sorted, when I get home, I'll start the stream again, and we can start start doing some more work on the parser. Because once we know we can get the words from the parser into the draw content function, then that's as we just keep going from there. Work on the parser, make sure it can identify each of the different commands, which there aren't too many of at the moment. We'll try to implement the basics. Yeah. Yeah. Try and get the basics implemented in the next week, so that it's in a sort of usable... so that the parser at least is in a usable state. Thought about what commands I'll support. I should really make a to-do list so that I don't forget what commands I've said I'll support. So definitely setting the title, because at the moment the title is set when you run the program in the command line, and I don't want to have too many arguments there. So we'll do that within the file. So title, lists. Let me see, I made an example. No, my phone's ringing. There we go. Yeah, so list, subtitles, sub-subtitles, etc. I'm going to change the way that's done though. What about the date not being the same date as when you wrote the file? Oh, so you mean... Okay, so at the moment the date is set as the date when you run the program, yeah. I see what you mean. Yeah, I could probably try to do that, because that is always stored. So that's another thing to work on then, yeah. Once I have... Okay, I'll make a to-do list, okay. Let's go. Okay, so... right, we've got to-do list never get done. This is all I'm doing in my spare time until I leave though, so I'd like to hope it gets done. If it doesn't get done, then yeah, that's not going to be great. So we've got we need the let's recognize the title, lists. What else did we have in the example? The highlighted text is an important one, because obviously when you're writing notes you want to highlight the things that you want to stand out, so lines, horizontal lines, so that you can separate, so that you can sort of section off different things. And we'll keep that for now. We do eventually want equations, but that's probably one of the last things. Not one of the last things. The last thing I do is a GUI interface. That's the last thing. We need That's what I was wondering as well. I'm gonna so I'm gonna take a look at how Waytech does it, because Waytech is, I'm pretty sure that's released under the GNU GPL, so I can steal what I want from that. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it is. Waytech is available as free software. LVP. Okay, so I can look at how Waytech did it and try to do what I can to imitate that, because Waytech handles equations really nicely. The only thing I would really change about it is the markup, because I'm trying to shorten the markup as much as possible, so what else do we need in the to-do list? Okay, basically if we get this stuff done, which is on the to-do list at the moment, it is in a usable state, which is good, because that shouldn't be too hard to get to. And after that, probably go for the equations. need to get Greek symbols and all that. That's probably gonna be the longest part of it, getting the the Greek alphabet, yeah. Right, I'll leave the to-do list at that for the moment, because those are really the important things, I would say. And at that, I think I'm gonna call it a night. So I made a start in the parser, found out how to actually link things. Decided on some of the syntax. Yep, a dream code. No, I don't know if I believe that anyone does. Yes, I'm afraid that'll do me for tonight. So I'm gonna go off for now, but I'll be streaming again probably Sunday, I think. Yeah, sorry about that. Thanks, you too. Alright. Yep, stream's going offline now. Thanks everyone that watched.